Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is for the Minister of Natural Resources and Forestry. The forest fires burning in Northern Ontario have caused great concern for the people in that area regarding the safety of their homes, their belongings, their loved ones, and themselves. Just yesterday, Mr. Speaker, the reports in my local media in Sault Ste. Marie suggesting that Parry Sound Fire 33 was only 5 kilometres west of Highway 69, 1 kilometre from the Pickerel River, and had grown to nearly 10,000 hectares in size. Will the minister please provide us with a status update as to what our government is doing to try to stop these fires and prevent their further growth?
Minister of Natural Resources and Forestry.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you to the member for that question. Mr. Speaker, we are actively fighting these fires, attacking by air and on the ground to protect the public and critical infrastructure. We have dedicated many resources needed to fight this fire, and this includes crews and aircraft from across Canada, the United States, and Mexico, as well as seeking the help of highly skilled wildfire response support personnel who have retired. Mr. Speaker, as you know, I visited the command centre a few days ago with the Premier and MPP Norm Miller, and there we saw firsthand the dedication and the hard work by the efforts of these frontline personnel. They are working to keep us safe day in and day out. Efforts are extensive, and we are committed to protecting the community.
Hear, hear. Supplementary.
Thank you, Minister, and again, through you, Mr. Speaker, to the Minister. With news reports showing a great deal of smoke from the fires, driving conditions on Ontario highways could potentially become an issue. In fact, Mr. Speaker, my wife and children were just in Toronto this past weekend, and while driving home to Sault Ste. Marie a few days ago, my wife called me from Parry Sound and expressed concern, saying that there were areas where the smoke was coming across the highway and was actually affecting visibility. Given the potential the fires could reach our highways, can the minister let us know what measures are being taken to ensure that motorists will be able to safely travel across the highway both north and south of Parry Sound?
Minister.
Thanks again for that supplemental, Mr. Speaker. My ministry is working closely with the communities affected by the smoke and the fire, and we really appreciate the support communities are showing during this time. And we encourage people to stay alert and cooperate with emergency personnel, especially if evacuations are taking place. My ministry is working closely with the Ontario Provincial Police and the Ministry of Transportation to monitor smoke and fire along Highway 69, and I've been in recent communication with area mayors and leaders to offer our support and dedication to their communities. Highway 69 remains open at this time, but travel restrictions are in place in areas north of the French River and west of the highway. Maps of restricted travel areas can be found at ontario.ca, and we encourage everyone to stay safe and follow direction by the OPP and local officials during this long weekend.